Alright, before we start, this is part 2 to 2 Boys 1 Girl. You do need to watch part 1 to understand what happens in part 2. With that being said though, let's go into what y'all came here for. I pull up on Carmen's crib and I just start making out with her in her room. I'm grabbing her butt, I'm pulling her hair, I'm in her mouth. I sent her that message without knowing she had a boyfriend, and I am waiting on my bed for an answer. And you know that feeling of waiting for someone to reply to a message like that? I was scared. I was screaming into my pillow. I took my phone and I threw it on the other side of the room like that was gonna help. Y'all ever do that? No? Just me? Okay, cool. It's been like 30 seconds, but it felt like 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about sending her a JK text afterwards so it looked like I was just joking. But the devil on my shoulder was telling me to commit, and after probably 2 minutes, which equates to 12 hours in panic people time, a notification breaks the silence. I reach towards my phone, and this is what she sent me.
I just don't know what to do.
See, now I'm confused. In my head, I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what to do? You start by going to your photos or your My Eyes Only, you pick a picture and you send it. But on the outside, I'm still being all nice and calm, but dog, I'm a teenager. I had pent up frustrations, you know? But basically, the night was spent teasing those frustrations and entertaining my fantasy. And by this point, it's past late. I'm getting tired, she's getting tired, so we fall asleep on each other. So no, I didn't get to see anything. My shirt was not the only thing that was blue that night, I'll tell you that. But as far as her boyfriend was concerned, he just walked into the room seeing us go at it. I'm talking shirts off, pants off, underwear, boxers, bras off, her straddling me, clothesless. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. He wasn't happy about us talking. I went to sleep late that night because I wasn't going to school that day. I actually had a dentist appointment. I was going to get my teeth whitened because everyone knows nothing's more attractive than a dark skin with pearly whites. So all Monday, I'm not at school. Tuesday, I come into school like it's a regular day. The birds are chirping. The ratchet girls are being loud already. The principal is fighting a student again. Same old, same old. Nothing's changed. I'm in the breakfast line. Then out of nowhere, a group of people start yelling my name. Swear to God, this is what happens. A group of people surround me. And keep in mind, I still didn't know she had a boyfriend at this point. So all these guys approach me and I have no idea why. All of them are hyped. They're yelling, yo, Stanley, yo, dog, oh my God, yo, what did you do, bro? Y'all know how black people be like when they're excited. So I'm trying to understand what's happening, but none of them are making sense. They just keep shouting like, yo, you messed up, nigga, you're dead. Oh my God, you're so dead. After a while, my hood comes out and I'm like, yo, someone tell me what's going on right now. Keep in mind, it's early. I'm not a morning person. I ain't even eat yet. And on top of that, none of these people are making sense. So I'm tense. From the back of the group, my friend Wavy walks up to me and goes off on me. Stanley, are you stupid? Are you dumb right now? You gotta be dumb. There's no way you're this stupid. At this point, I'm past confused. It felt like they were never gonna tell me. But then my boy Wavy says this. Why would you text Shane's girlfriend? Shane's girlfriend? Whoa, wait a minute. The only girls I talk to are single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. I might be a lot of things like tall, dark, and handsome, but a homewrecker is not one of those things. I take a lot of pride in being a calm and drama-free dude. So I'm like, yo, what is this nonsense you're talking about right now? And he finally starts breaking down what happened yesterday. Yesterday, when you weren't here, Shane was looking for you. Now, I don't know what you did, but he was walking around with a vendetta. He was asking everyone where you were, and by the sounds of his voice, I don't think he's trying to talk things out. Matter of fact, I know he wants to fight you. Fight me? Fight me for what? Wavy tells me that Shane thought that Wavy and I were both trying to talk to his girl. So Shane took Wavy's phone and goes through it for evidence. And as I'm listening to this, I'm like, I bet, what did you do? Did you drop him on the spot? Did you hit him with a spirit bomb? Like, what happened? Wavy's like, nah, man. I let him go through my phone, and then afterwards, he gave it back to me and walked away. What? And what he said next was what made me okay with fighting Shane. I would drop that dude so quick. Wavy tells me that Shane wants to go through my phone, and if I refuse to give it to Shane, then me and Shane are gonna have problems. And I don't know if I was just hungry or if everything just got to me, but the hood in me said some stuff that the normal me wouldn't have said in that particular situation. This is what I said, straight face. You tell that nigga he's not checking shit. If he want to check anything, tell him to check his girl, since she wants other niggas to check her nudes. I'm a grown man. What I look like letting some nigga check my phone. And if he got a problem with that, then I'm with whatever. And then I walk away. I was expecting everyone to be like, yo, Stanley, you're so hard. Look how street he is. You're so gangster. But everyone's face was like, oh, he's gonna die. All day, I'm waiting for Shane to pull up on me. Is he gonna be behind this corner, or is he gonna be behind that corner? I was a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily for me though, he wasn't at school on that day. I go home, I am shaking. Here's why. Shane is a strong dude. He is a star athlete, alpha male, high ignorance dude. But he's not that big to the point where I don't think I can handle him myself. The reason I'm shaking is the people who he hangs around with don't seem like the 1v1 type. But at the time, I was heated, so in my head, I'm like, bump it. I'll fight all of them. I'm crazy. Do they not know that I'm crazy? Sayo moon fu mwen ye, mak tuyel. You know what? Maybe I should just hit up Carmen. Since you want to be protective, let me give him something to be protective about. This is a real thought I had, people. I would never think of something like this if I wasn't upset. The plan was, I pull up on Carmen's crib and I just start making out with her in her room. I'm grabbing her butt, I'm pulling her hair, I'm in her mouth, and then I would have sent a video to Shane on Carmen's phone, like, take the Y out of your girl, this our girl now. But then it dawns upon me. How did Shane see her messages? It was midnight. I know for a fact he wasn't there. And even if he was, how come Shane didn't just call me on Carmen's phone right then and there? Something isn't adding up. When I realized that, I also realized I have not asked Carmen about the situation, when Carmen is the cause of the situation. I hit up Carmen, I'm so hot, but here's the thing. Carmen has all the leverage, okay? If I want information, I gotta play it cool. If I come at her crazy, she could give me no information, or even worse, false information. So I hit her up, medium angry, like not angry to the point where I'm yelling, but angry enough to know I mean more business than a Fortune 500 company. You feel me? I'm like Carmen. And just from my voice, she already knew what it is. I don't say anything besides her name, and this is what she says.
Oh my gosh, Stanley, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
Carmen, I'm not even trying to hear all that. Are you dating Shane? Oui or no?
It's just complicated right now, and we're going through a lot. I just thought maybe we could talk. We'll try to figure things out, and maybe it would have ended up better, or we could have tried to...
Did you show him our messages? Oui or no?
No, I didn't. What happened was his friend Jermaine came over to my house and saw my phone and went through it, and then he told Shane.
What the why was Jermaine even at your house? And if he was at your house, is he a special ops agent? Did he hack your phone? Do you not have a password, face scan, a PIN number? Like what is this? You know what? I'm done. I got a fight to prepare for it. Click. I can't believe I'm really gonna have to fight someone I didn't even know was relevant until like 5 hours ago. And if you have parents of culture, you know that the #1 rule is never hit the other person first. That way, if you fight them, you won't get in trouble and you get to give them a good beating. If he punches me with his left, I'ma catch it on some anime stuff and I'ma Detroit smash that nigga with my right. But then I realized I'm more of a Deku than an All Might, cause if they jump me, oh yeah, I'm dead. So what do? You guys remember my boy Wavy, right? Yeah, I hit him up. If there's anyone who's gonna fight with me, it's gonna be him. I call it Wavy. I'm like, hey yo bro, they gonna jump me. I need you to fight with me, dog. It's gonna be like 30 seniors versus us. Wavy like, who else is joining? Nigga, this ain't a pickup basketball game, bro. It's only gonna be me and you. But I think if we work together, we can. Hello? Yeah, needless to say, Wavy was not washing up to the fight. I go to bed that night, I couldn't even sleep. I got a lot riding on this fight. If I lose, I cannot show my face back at the school, and I cannot come back home because my parents would disown me for losing. Go to school the next day, birds are chirping, the ratchet girls are being loud, the principal's fighting a student, everything's normal. But I'm on guard because I'm literally waiting to get jumped. I go back to the breakfast line and I'm just waiting. All of breakfast goes by and nothing happens. I'm thinking to myself, he's probably just late, or he probably gonna pull up on me at the end of the day, cause you know black people are always late. So I wait. All my classes go by and I didn't learn a thing that day. I was so scared. And now it's the end of the day. I'm outside waiting, not because I want to fight, but it takes the buses a long time to pull around into the bus loop. I'm outside watching my surrounding area, waiting because I know it's coming. But nothing happens. Nobody shows up. Bus pulls up. I get on the bus so happily because I get to live for another day. I go to school again the next day. Birds chirping, ratchet girls loud, principal still doing his regular duties. I'm like, maybe one of his boys was absent yesterday and he was waiting till today so they could jump me together, you know, like a unit. Go to my classes and all of that day goes by and nothing happens. Best believe I am moonwalking onto the bus at this point. I go to school again the next day and this time the birds weren't chirping. The ratchet girls were quiet and the principal was nowhere to be found. By now it's Friday. If there was any chance they were gonna run my fade, now's the time. I'm outside at the bus loop again and I'm waiting. 1 minute goes by, nothing. 2 minutes goes by, nothing. 3 minutes go by and I hear footsteps running up behind me. Immediately, my heart starts pumping like crazy. Everything around me kicks into slow motion. If you ever been in a high school fight, you know what I'm talking about. Boom! all of a sudden, my breathing starts going crazy. The footsteps are still getting closer and they're getting faster. This dude is in a full sprint. Before I can even turn around, all I hear is wham! All I remember thinking in that moment is, this guy is about to die. I snap, because I know it's got to be Shane behind me. So I ball up my fist. I'm about to punch the SH out of this dude's name. I turn around, hand cocked, all the way back. I finally see the face of who just hit me. The face of the person that has been the bane of my existence for this last week. The face of the person who has been trying to kill me. And it was Wavy? Okay, let me explain what just happened. Wavy didn't actually punch me. In my head he did, but in actuality, he just punched my shoulder hard as F to scare me. Bro, I was full of adrenaline. I didn't know what was going on. I tell Wavy though, I'm like, my guy, you almost died just now. He wanted to scare me because he knew I've been on edge about everything. But he also told me that Shane actually hasn't been at school for the past 3 days. And I just want to say, Shane, if you're watching this, dog, you got so lucky because I was about to go to prison if that punch would have landed. Nonetheless, I go home and I am so confused. I don't know if Carmen chewed him out for me or if my guardian angel has been working overtime to protect me, but I go the whole year never hearing from this dude ever again. It's like he disappeared. A year later in 2019, I found out that they broke up. He ended up moving away and Carmen ended up single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. But I couldn't forgive her for everything she put me through. From the messages about her body, the thoughts I had about her, and her boyfriend wanting to kill me, I couldn't just let all of that go. A true friend would never put you in a position that threatens your safety without you knowing. So to all my guys out there, stop chasing these bad girls. Stay focused, get your money up, follow your dreams, and these girls will start chasing you like Shane was chasing me this whole video. No cap. So needless to say, me and Carmen ended up going our separate ways and I never talked to Carmen again. That is the end of my 2 boys, 1 girl story. Okay. We may have went on a date after that, but what happens in 2019 stays in 2019. With that being said, it's a wrap. Oh, I'm so happy this video is done. Fade to black. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you laughed, smiled, or breathed through your nose just a little bit harder than usual, you are here bound by my voice to like, comment, and subscribe. This video took a lot of time and effort, so if you, yes you listening right now, would please share this video, it would mean so much to me. Also want to give a big huge shout out to my girl Bunnii Doodles for voicing Carmen. She's literally amazing. Go show her some love. Also, shout out to the We The Label Discord for sharing my videos too. If you want to join the We The Label Discord, at me on Instagram. The top 3 subscribers actually got drawn in this video. Also, I want to shout out But True, Yo-Yo808, Cheerios Got Milk, Ayomations, Felly Animated, Zipkey, Liz Draws, Saber, Saga the Youngin, Emmanuel, Devontae, Fitzy Allen, Rekhook, Mitchell, Who Is Cody, and Young Man Marcus. They didn't physically help me on the video, but they influenced it in some way, shape, or form, and I truly couldn't have done it without them. Okay, alright, I'm done. That was the last one. With that being said, it's a wrap. Fade to black. Also, I still have my VK